And for more on this, joining us live on the show, we have with us Yasuhide Nakayama, former Japanese State Minister of Defense and State Minister of Foreign Affairs. He's also the coordinator of the Global Alliance for Digital Governance in Japan and Taiwan. And he's joining us live from Tokyo. Thank you so much for taking our time and being here with us, Minister Nakayama.
Hello, good evening from Japan. Thank you very much for inviting for the program.
Pleasure's all yours, Mr. Nakayama. The polls in Taiwan have closed and the counting has begun. Help us understand how the election results today in Taiwan. How will that have an impact on the global and regional dynamics in the Asia-Pacific region?
Yes. From China, the COVID-19 pandemic spread and rapidly around the world. After the pandemic began to subside, Russia launched an invasion war against Ukraine, which is still ongoing, as everyone knows. Next, Hamas, a group designated as a terrorist organization by the United States government and under financial sanctions by the Japanese government, launched a terrorist attack against Israel. This led to a chain of relations resulting in the loss of many lives. In Yemen, a group known as the Houthis side ships related to Japan and caused incidents that could affect the global supply chain network. In response, the United States and the United Kingdom bombed Houthis strongholds the day before yesterday. As you can see, many feel that the so-called flashpoints, long discussed even before the pandemic, are increasingly begin inted. In March 2021, United States Indo-Pacific Command Admiral Davidson testified in Congress that the risk in the Taiwan Strait would increase within the next 6 years by 2027. In October 2021, United States Secretary of State Blinken indicated that the time frame Davidson mentioned might be moved up, suggesting an early increase in risks in the Taiwan Strait. The Bashi Channel near Taiwan is also crucial for Japan. It must remain free, as 90% of the oil and 60% of the natural gas used by Japan pass through these straits. Additionally, the Chinese Communist Party has been changing the status quo by force in the South China Sea since around 2010, militarizing artificial islands and also created by destroying the natural environment and the coral reefs and filling them with concrete. The longest of these islands has a runway of 3,750 meters and facilities for controlling satellites from the ground. Such actions, possibly violating international law, must be monitored by the world to ensure the seas remain free for navigation and economic prosperity. We must understand the true value of freedom and ensure security.
Right, Mr. Nakayama. Yes, Minister Nakayama, you've clearly outlined the consequences of Taiwan's poll on Japan and in the Taiwan Strait as such, which also has one of the largest global shipping routes. Mr. Nakayama, you've also served as Japan's State Minister of Defense. Given Taiwan's strategic location that you've clearly outlined in your answer, what are the stakes in terms of security in the region?
Yes, Taiwan's geopolitical significance is enormous for security reasons. Currently, as China strengthens its military, it cannot deploy naval forces in the Pacific without crossing the first island chain, which includes the Japanese archipelago, Okinawa, and Taiwan. If the People's Liberation Army of the Chinese Communist Party were to control Taiwan and ultimately Okinawa, it would easily and quickly project its naval power into the Pacific Ocean. Therefore, maintaining the security of this region is crucial, especially if a military confrontation between the United States and China were to occur there.
Right, Minister Nakayama, thanks very much for taking our time and joining us here on WION.
Thank you very much.